Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got my top picks for the Amazon Prime Day sale for 2025. This is Amazon's biggest sale of the year for its Prime members. You know, you pay for this membership, it gets you expedited shipping, but it also gets you access to their biggest sale, their biggest discounts of the year. And you know, I always like to think of it that, and this is how I make my membership fee back in the amount of money that I'm saving on some of the items that they have on sale, and they have everything. It's starting today, Tuesday, July 8th. It's running through the 11th. So I have gone through the giant, massive spreadsheet that they send out every year, giving me a preview of all the deals, and I've picked out the best things that are my tried and trues, things that I absolutely love, that I can highly recommend to you because I've used them or I've worn them. And I think that they are great products. Amazon is so massive that this kind of a sale can be really confusing to sift through everything that's out there. And so think of me as your Amazon Sherpa for the sale. So I'm going to cover all categories in this video, from makeup to skincare to clothing to housewares. So this is one of my favorite sales of the year. If it's one of yours too and you enjoy my picks for the sale, go ahead and give the video a like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel while you're here. Links for everything will be in the description box below the video, as well as in my Amazon shop. So I'll just put one link at the top so you can go over to my Amazon shop, and then from there you can just like boop, 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 add things to your cart really quickly and easily. But if you just want to go and find one thing, you can find it linked in the description box below the video. Let me just give you my Amazon Prime Days disclaimer really quick. Amazon reserves the right to change any of the deals, cancel any of the deals. Hopefully everything I'm going to show you here in today's video will be in Prime Days, but if it's not, I have no control over that. It's just mayhem. It's constantly changing. So I'll just try to keep my shop updated with the latest deals for you over there. All right, let's start in with something that's near and dear to my heart, and that is my brush sets with BK Beauty. And actually all the BK brushes on Amazon are 20% off across the board during Prime Days, and 30% off for my A506 Kitten Paw Concealer Brush. And this is an amazing brush that's part of my 7-piece brush set. I designed this specifically for the needs of more mature women who need to put on their concealer and have it not look heavy and cakey, but that it is so gentle on your skin. It literally is like putting on your concealer with the paw of a little kitten. It has earned its name as the Kitten Paw Concealer Brush and gone viral on social media, and you don't have to be a more mature woman to love this brush. Everyone loves it, from young people to older people. So that is a great thing to pick up if you're looking for just a single brush. But if you're looking to pick up an entire face of brushes that you may need to do an entire face of makeup, my 7-piece brush set is awesome for that. My full brush set comes with 5 eyeshadow brushes. It comes with the Kitten Paw Concealer Brush and also this gorgeous big fluffy blush brush. Then my other set is also on Amazon. It's my travel set. This is a cool little set because it comes with this pouch, and the pouch actually converts into a cup. So it holds your brushes while you're traveling. You can even fit some makeup in there, but when you get to your destination, it's a little cup so your brushes aren't on the vanity. This comes with 4 brushes curated from my brush set, along with a small handled version of the BK 101 brush, which is my favorite foundation brush. So that is a great little set to pick up at 20% off. If you're looking for just one brush, I can recommend the 101 that I just talked about. This is the full size of the foundation brush. It's so soft and luxurious and puts your foundation on perfectly every time. Then I also love the smaller version of that. This is the 109 brush. This is kind of in between my concealer brush and their full-size foundation brush. This is great for blending out your bronzer, especially getting into smaller areas like by the sides of your nose. I use this brush every single day. It's the BK 108. It's a small fluffy powder brush, and I use it to apply my setting powder beneath my eyes. Those are all great brushes. You really can't go wrong with the BK brushes, and they are 20% off across the board, except for my A506, which is 30% off. All right, let's talk makeup deals next. I'm really excited about this next one because it is my new favorite Holy Grail foundation. This is Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte 30-Hour Foundation. I just reviewed this a couple of weeks ago, and oh my gosh, have I been in love with this ever since. I've been wearing it every day, and I just love how it feels on my skin. I gotta say, this is the closest dupe to the Dior Forever Matte that I've ever come across. This is 24% off in the Prime Day sale, just over $10 for a great foundation. The best thing about it is the staying power of it. It lasted through a full 10-hour day, and it looked just applied. So really loving this. And I'm wearing this today, and I just love how it looks on my skin. It looks so natural, but it makes me look way better than I actually am. Another Maybelline product that I'm wearing today is the Super Fluff Brow Mousse. Have this on the brows. This is such a nice mousse. It really coats all your hairs. So if your brow hairs are getting a little sparse and you need, a little help up there, this is a really good product. And I love this shade. It just matches my brows perfectly. This is shade 250 Blonde. There is the Hyper Easy eyeliner. This is one of my favorite liquid liners because it has the thinnest little brush, and you can draw just the tiniest little line, and it is very easy to control where you're putting it. And then another item that I tried recently was their Sun Kisser blush. This is a really pretty blush. This one is in a pink, and it's got a little bit of like a sheen to it, and so it reflects light just beautifully. This is like a really pale bubblegum pink. And it was a really subtle blush, but really beautiful. So love that, and that is on sale this week too. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind is in it as well. I think it's around 25% off, something like that. This is just a classic. It really performs well. It's a great concealer. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion is also in it at 32% off, so good savings on that. This is a really pretty highlighter. Actually, I can kind of use a little highlighter. Let me go ahead and put it on. I wear this in the shade, I believe it's 902. Yeah, light glow, and I just love this for just a little quick highlighter on the cheeks. It's so pretty and just gives you that little lit from within glow and just makes the fronts of your cheeks pop, really makes them look juicy and full. And doesn't that look so much better? I just love a little highlighter on the cheeks. This is one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. L'Oreal True Match Nude is another favorite foundation that is also going to be discounted 32% off, I believe. So that's a good deal on that. I am actually almost out. I definitely need to purchase one of these during Prime Days. This is a great foundation, very lightweight, very natural looking on the skin. The NYX mechanical eyeliner pencils are also going to be in it. They're 36% off, down to just over $5, so a great deal on those. I'm not sure that all the shades are included. I think it might be just the black and the bronze, but the bronze is gorgeous. It's like a really dark brown. For brown eyeliner, I don't like anything that is too reddish or too light, so I just swatched it for you right here. You can see what that looks like. Anyway, great eyeliner, really creamy, really easy to get on, but it stays put once you have it on. You can put it in your waterline. I wear contacts. It doesn't get all over my contacts. These are really great eyeliners, and for $5 each, you really can't go wrong with them. And last item of makeup is something that I don't own and I've never used, so not really recommending, but something that I'm interested in. It's a Laneige setting powder, and it says that it's boring. No. What am I even trying to say? Pore blurring. And also travel-friendly, spill-proof packaging. I'm not sure what the discount will be on that. It doesn't say here. All right, that's it for makeup. Let's do skincare next, and specifically sunscreens. There are a bunch of my favorite sunscreens in here. These are all tinted mineral sunscreens, which are my favorite kinds of sunscreens. They're anywhere from 19 to 51% off. Wait, which one is 51% off? We got to talk about that one first. Neutrogena Pure Screen Tinted. That is a great sunscreen. It won my sunscreen testing video a couple of years ago. Comes in 3 shades, I believe. So you can get a shade match in it. And it's a really, really hydrating sunscreen. So great for people with dry skin. It's normally around $20. So $13.88 is not 50% off, but it's still better than $20 for 1 ounce of sunscreen. Then there's one from Elta MD. It is their UV Daily SPF 40. It's a tinted mineral, and that one is going to be 19% off, $33.60 down from $42. There are 2 Color Science sunscreens in it. The Color Science Flex, which I like a lot. That's the one where it changes color, but it also comes in shades. And then also the Color Science Glow Screen. It's an SPF 50. Those are both beautiful sunscreens, and they are just over $40 each of them, and they are 20% off. The last one is a new one from La Roche-Posay that I'm really interested in. It is their Anthelios Tinted SPF 40. So it's in like a shorter squatter bottle than the SPF 50, which is in a tall, skinny bottle. And that one I don't recommend because it doesn't have any zinc oxide, so it doesn't give you full UVA coverage. But this one does have zinc oxide, and I've been waiting for this one to come out. This one is 25% off, $29.99 down from $39.99, so not a bad deal on that one. And I would like to pick this one up. It does come in a couple of shades, so I'm really interested in that one. All right, continuing on in skincare, CosRx, of course, is always got things in the Prime Day sale. I saw something that the 6 peptide booster was going to be in there, and I know a lot of us use that and love that, so that will be at a discount. Laneige lip sleeping mask and lip glowy balm are also in it. They're 30% off, but I gotta say, I tried a new lip sleeping mask that I think I like better than the Laneige. Ooh, is it true? Amazon sent it to me a couple of months ago with, stuff for this, and I've been wearing it every night while I sleep, and I really, really like it a lot. I think it's even better than this. So it's from Tree Hut, and it is their overnight lip mask. This is in the vanilla flavor. I think it comes in 3 different flavors, strawberry, vanilla, and watermelon. On sale, the Laneige is going to be $16.80, but the everyday price of this Tree Hut is $7.19. So even half the price of what this is on sale and about a third of the price of what this is normally. In the Tree Hut, you get 0.6 ounces, and in the Laneige, you get 0.7 ounces, which translates into 17 grams in the Tree Hut and 20 grams in the Laneige. So a difference size-wise, you can see the Laneige is a little bit bigger than the Tree Hut, but for the price difference, it's not that big of a quantity difference. This is really, really good, and I am going to recommend the Tree Hut if you're interested in trying something that's less than this guy here. So, okay, there you go. They also sent me a whole mess of other stuff from Tree Hut, and I had been trying the Tree Hut things over the course of the past year, and I really, really like this brand. They have a shave oil that's scented, and it's so good, and they have a new scent. I had gotten the watermelon one last year, and I love that, and I've been using it all year. I don't have to shave my legs that often anymore, but when I do, I love using the Tree Hut moisturizing shave oil. The fragrances of the Tree Hut stuff are so good, so that's a really good one, 27% off. Then Tree Hut also makes a fragrance mist, and I'm not that big into fragrance is, the one fragrance that I really like are the Marseille fragrances, but this came in from Amazon, and my daughter was spraying it around, and she was like, wow, this just smells like summer. And so I sprayed it on my hair, and I was like, wow, it really does. And so it made my hair smell really good. You can use this as a body spray, a body mist. It's inexpensive, it smells good, it's alcohol-free, it's hydrating, and I was like, what is not to like about this? And this scent is Coco Colada, and it literally just smells like the smell of summer. CeraVe had quite a few things in there. If you use the CeraVe body lotion or the hydrating facial cleanser, I use that every day, or the makeup remover wipes, which I have right here at my desk for whenever I make little makeup mistakes. These are so handy. These are my favorite of the wipes. I don't really use wipes on a daily basis to remove my makeup, but I like to have them around just for, the occasional, oops, I need to get that off there. And then one of my favorites, of course, is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. They have both sizes available in Prime Days, and they're both 30% off. So whether you like the regular size or the big Whopper jar, that is my favorite. I love that. That's also in the Nordstrom sale. So if you're not a Prime member, Nordstrom sale opens to the public on the 12th, and you can get that at a discount in the Nordstrom sale. It is the best cleansing balm, hands down, for removing your makeup. I use it as my first cleanse of my double cleanse. I've been using it for years. Holy grail product. I love it. A skincare brand that I love that is going to be discounting everything on Prime Day sale, and I didn't even know that they were on Amazon, is Geek and Gorgeous. I love the Geek and Gorgeous products. They are going 20% off across the board for everything that they have on Amazon. I love their Mighty Melt Cleansing Balm. I love their Retinaldehyde Serum, the A-Game. They make a really great vitamin C serum, so if you're looking to stock up any of your skincare that you normally get from Geek and Gorgeous, it's all 20% off this week on Amazon. All right, let's talk about body skincare while we're here in skincare. I always look for the Alpha lotion, the glycolic acid lotion that I love so much. I didn't see it on the spreadsheet, but it usually is in Prime Day, so I'm going to look for it on Tuesday when this goes live and put it in my shop if it is in Prime Days. But another one to try that's very similar is the amlactin. So this is a lactic acid lotion instead. It's got 12% lactic acid, and it does just about the same thing as the Alpha glycolic lotion. So this is going to be 48% off, almost 50% off, down to $12.98 from $24.99. So that's a great deal. One of my favorite body lotions is the Gold Bond Retinol Overnight Lotion. This one has retinol, niacinamide, shea butter, and it's so creamy and so hydrating. This is one that I alternate with the Alpha Skincare Lotion. $2 off on that. My favorite body sunscreen. You know, it's summertime, everybody needs a body sunscreen. My favorite is the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch sunscreen. It's an SPF 50. It's a 2-pack in the sale. And then another favorite body sunscreen is the Banana Boat Light as Air. I recommend this one to people who don't like the sticky feeling of sunscreen that it can sometimes give. I feel like the Hawaiian Tropic Sheer Touch isn't that sticky, isn't that greasy feeling, but it's definitely a little more feely than the Banana Boat Light as Air. The Banana Boat Light as Air, literally, like, you put it on, you feel like you don't have anything on. It's great. So that's 25% off. All right, let's talk about hair next. The thing that I'm most excited about that is on sale in hair is the curling iron that I use to get my beachy waves. And I used it today. I love this curling iron, and it is 50% off in Prime Days. It is the Beach Waver, and it has a rotating barrel and a tiny little clip. So you just clip the end of your hair in, and then it rotates it up. You leave it in for a minute, you let it out, and it gives you the perfect beachy waves. And I didn't realize before, but this is dual voltage, and you know, I'm always tearing my hair out, not literally, every time I travel to Europe, and I've got a couple trips coming up, over what hair hot tools I'm taking with me, because my Dyson is not dual voltage and it doesn't work on the other side of the world. And so the deal on that at 50% off, it's $49.50 down from $99. And it is a curling iron that you will never regret buying because it is just so good and so easy to use. If you are into the Dyson, there is a smaller version of the Dyson Airwrap called the Dyson Airwrap Origin. This one is $4.99 normally, going to be down to $3.99. So that is $100 off on that. And then also if you're into the Dyson kind of knockoff, which is the Shark Flex style, I did review that one. I didn't love it, but I know a lot of people love it. And so that one is going to be 28% off. I didn't see Oribe in there in the Prime Days, but I did see the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Ghost Conditioner. They're 35% off. Verb Ghost Shampoo and Conditioner are my dupe for my Oribe. You know, I love my Oribe shampoo and conditioner, but it is hugely expensive and a lot of people just are never going to spend that much in shampoo and conditioner. The Verb is really good. It uses a lot of the same really, really mild ingredients. Okay, next I'm just going to talk about some random stuff. The first one is my weighted vest from Zealous. Now, I know people have bought other weighted vests and they always write into me and say, does your weighted vest stink? I opened it up from the packaging and it smelled terrible. And no, when I got my weighted vest, it did not stink, but it is the one from Zealous. And this is the one I use. This is the one I love. My travel toiletry bag is also going to be in it. This is the best travel toiletry bag. It's got a hanging hook. It folds up into a really nice compact rectangle, but then the whole thing folds out into this long thing. You can hang it on the back of the bathroom door. All the compartments are clear plastic in the front, so everything is laying flat and you can see everything. It keeps it all so organized. I just keep it loaded up with all my travel things, and then when I'm ready to go, pop it in my suitcase and away I go. My favorite no-show socks I think are going to be in it. I'm not sure what the discount is, but these socks, I have tried every no-show sock. These are like the ones that you would wear with a sneaker. They're not the kind that you would wear with a loafer. So they do come up a little bit higher and a little tiny bit does show depending on what your sneaker design is, but they are absolutely the best no-show socks. They never slip down into the back of the heel. They come in a couple of sizes, so if you have bigger feet, definitely get the larger size. They'll be much more comfortable on you. They're not expensive normally, but they're great to get at a discount. These pants, I talk about them all the time. They are the best wide leg, just like kicking around lounging pants, I guess. They fit great, they look great, and I just love these pants. I saw a variation on this top was in it, the sleeved version, so it has a little short sleeve that comes down to here, and it's basically a color block, so it has the main color on the body, and then it has the edge color around the edge and on the edge of the sleeve. It's a really cute top. I have it in this color as well. It's ribbed, and so it fits great. It's a really great looking top, comes in a ton of colors. A couple more items of clothing. Of course, the colorful koala leggings. I love these leggings. They have a pocket. They have cropped ones, they have full length ones. They all have the pocket. They come in great colors. I just bought like 2 or 3 more pairs of them. They're so thin and lightweight lightweight and soft. Oh my gosh, they are the loveliest leggings and they wash and wear great. So if you're looking for really nice soft leggings that aren't too heavy, that you won't get super hot in, give these a try. I saw a pair of sneakers that I bought a couple years ago at Nordstrom sale. They have them on Amazon. They're from Dolce Vita. They had a whole bunch of different Dolce Vita sneakers and they were all marked down by a lot. Like this pair, they're $56. Well, it depends, 56 to 75 depending on the size, but down from $125. So that's saving at least $50 and maybe more like $75 on a really great pair of sneakers. But they also have a few other types of the Dolce Vitas. I'll put a couple of them in my Amazon shop just so you can take a look at them. My favorite sunglasses brand on Amazon is the Sojos. I have 2 pairs of them that I absolutely love. I couldn't find them on the spreadsheet, so I don't know what the discount is, but I definitely saw that they were in Prime Days. Let me just show you my 2 pairs really quickly. All right, I'm back. I got the sunglasses, but while I was down there, I was like, let me grab the leggings just to show you. When I say I like these leggings, I like these leggings. And look at these great colors. They're all so pretty. Apparently I'm partial to the blues and greens. And so those are the leggings. So this is the pair of sunglasses that I have been talking about for about a year now. They're the best little pair of sunglasses. Absolutely love them. They're so lightweight. You ever like sitting on the beach, like if you're on vacation for a while and you're reading and your sunglasses just get super heavy? That's what I love about these sunglasses. They're all so lightweight. And here's the other pair that I just got more recently, and I just featured these in another video. And they are just so cute. I love these too. Aren't they adorable? They're like a big oversized cat eye kind of look. I got the gray and the black tortoise, but they come in lots of different frame colors and styles, different lens colors and styles, so they're really cute as well. And then the last thing on here is this eye massager. I've shown this to you a few times before. It's like goggles that you put on, and the inside of it puffs up with air and it massages you around your eyes. If you have headaches or, if you're just stressed and you just need to relax and shut out the world, these are so great feeling. I think it has heat and it also has music that'll play. They have 16,874 4.5 star average reviews, and they're going to be 36% off. All right, how about supplements? I know people always like to pick up their supplements. I saw a few of mine in here. So the one that I just started is the creatine. I take it in the pills, but the same brand that makes my pills has their powder in it, and I know a lot of people prefer the powder. So it's the Optimum Nutrition Creatine Powder, 26% off, $18.99 down from $25.99. My CoQ10 supplement that I take from Cunol, that is in it, 20% off. Also, the Citracal Petites. This is a calcium supplement that I take. These are calcium citrate, so they're easier for you to digest. They don't cause any like gas or bloating, and they're a tiny little pill. It takes 2 to give you, I think it's 400 milligrams of calcium, and you also get vitamin D in with that one and some trace elements as well. That's going to be 30% off. Also, my Move Free Advanced, which is my glucosamine chondroitin supplement. They have a new one that contains turmeric, which is really an interesting one. If you want to have it in there, it does also contain the glucosamine and the chondroitin, so it's just adding a third ingredient in. That one's going to be 30% off in Prime Days as well. All right, some of the best deals in the wholesale, things that are more like 50% off. So one of them is the Philips Sonicare 7500 toothbrush. So it's $99.96 down from $199, so $100 savings on that. Now, I bought the Philips Sonicare 5300 toothbrush a couple of years ago in the Prime Days sale, and I have never looked back, and I love this toothbrush. And I couldn't believe the difference between not manual brushing and the Sonicare, but my old Sonicare and this newer Sonicare. So I've been using Sonicare for years, but my toothbrush was old, definitely needed replacing. And when I upgraded, oh my gosh, it was like night and day. And what I always say about that is that I felt like I had been to the dentist. My teeth felt dentist clean. I love that one. It is a simpler model with less, bells and whistles, which is also in Prime Days. That one is 36% off. So $69.95 down from $109.96. So that is a great deal. If you start pressing too hard, it makes this little extra vibration noise and you go, oh, pressing too hard. It also has a cycle for gum care, and it also has a whitening cycle. So it has a regular brush, gum care, whitening, and the notification if you're pressing too hard. I mean, that seems like plenty for me. So I don't really think there's any real reason to go up to like the 7,500, but if you like getting 50% off instead of 36% off, then that could be the one for you. And something to go with it, because of course you do need to replace the brush heads, is they have brush heads in the sale. The black brush heads are 31% off. The white brush heads are 29% off. You get a set of 4. Electronics and home stuff next. So I've got just a list of things here to run down. So Apple AirPods, the Pro 2 wireless earbuds, they are 35% off. They're $159.99 down from $249, so that's a great deal. The Bose Quiet Comfort headphones. I've talked about these for years. I never bought them until the last Prime sale. I finally broke down and bought them. They're right over here. Let me show them to you. These are noise canceling headphones. They are so comfortable. I need like big over-the-air headphones because my ears are very sensitive. Anything pressing on them, it doesn't like it. And these are so comfy, cozy. I love them so much, and when I have them on, I can't even hear myself talk. I don't even know if I'm talking super loud right now because I can't hear. But they're great. I've traveled with these. They come in the cutest colors. I love this lavender. They come in a really gorgeous dark blue, and they are a really good deal this time. I think this deal is better than I paid for them in the last Prime Day sale, whenever it was that I bought them. Amazon Echo Dots are 36% off. They're $31.99 down from $49.99. I love the Dot. I don't like the bigger devices. I just like a little small thing sitting on a shelf somewhere. And I mainly use them to play music, to set timers, to set reminders, to tell me what time it is, to tell me what the weather is going to be that day, to give me a news briefing. And there's so much more that you can do with it. Those are my basics that I use it for. They have so many different cameras for around your house to, surveil your outside and your inside. I used to like the Wise cams. Now I'm more into the Ring cameras. I got the Ring doorbell last year, and I bought 2 of these Ring stick-up cameras that are battery powered. I didn't have any way to hardwire them, and I love these. You bring the battery in and recharge it, and the camera just stays put, and they have swivel. They have ones with a spotlight on it. They are just great. You can talk through it, and so you can really keep track of what's going on out in front of your house, if a delivery is getting made, that kind of thing. These are 37% off. They're marked down from $79 to $49 each, and I really like the ones that I have. A couple of cleaning items that I have and I love. The first one is the Shark Steam Mop. Ooh, do I love this. The mop heads rotate around in circles, so I feel like the janitor at, the elementary school cleaning my floors. But I love cleaning my floors with just steam. I don't really like to use any cleaning products on my floors. I have a combination of hardwood and tile, and I can just go seamlessly from one to the other and just clean with steam. Steam sanitizes and gets everything really clean, and the scrubbing motion gets up any stains. I've had this thing for a few years. I absolutely love it. It is 20% off in the sale, $119 from $149. The Bissell Little Green Spot Stain Remover is also going to be in it. I bought this a few years ago. It's been so great. Anytime I have a little stain, anytime anyone spills something, it's so compact, so portable, and so easy to use, and it really gets the stains out. It's 33% off. If you're in the market for a new vacuum cleaner, I can highly, highly recommend getting a Dyson. I was not into the Dysons before I got one, of course, because I thought, oh, they're so expensive. How great can they be? Then I got one. I'm a total Dyson convert. I had bought a Roomba before I bought my Dyson. I thought, I'm going to get a Roomba. It's just going to automatically vacuum my house. Oh my God, what a pain. It takes it forever. It keeps having to run all the way back to its base and charge and empty, and then it gets hung up on my furniture. When I want to vacuum, I don't have 5 hours for this little guy to run around and vacuum my house making noise. I want to vacuum now, and I want it to be done in like 10 minutes. And with the Dyson, I can do that. It's always ready to go because it's battery operated, and I have an extra battery that I keep charged. I keep one of them on the charger at all times, and then I just pull it out and whoop, 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 I'm done with my vacuuming. It makes it so much less of a chore. So one of the ones that I have is the V8. It is 36% off. It's $299.99 down from $469.99. Oh, and here's just one interesting thing that I'm going to be getting, the Easy ink cartridges. I stopped getting the name brand ink cartridges from my manufacturer years ago. I started getting these Easy ink cartridges, and I love them. They're much cheaper. I hate wasting so much money on ink. So anyway, they have mine, and if you look, they'll probably have yours as well. I'm going to link mine. They're 32% off, $29.47 for a Whopper box of ink cartridges, $29.47 down from $43.74. So I'm going to be picking up a set of those. Do make sure that you match your printer to the cartridges. Okay, I thought this one looked really great. This is my gas grill. When I moved here, I needed a new grill and I didn't want anything super huge because it's mainly just me, or maybe I'm entertaining a few people. So I wanted a nice compact grill, and this 3-burner Weber is fantastic. It's normally $6.50. It's $4.99 in the Prime Day sale, so $150 off on a great grill. Then every year I'm always looking for some interesting pots and pans. I saw these ones from Carrot. These are space-saving pots and pans because the handles all come off, so you can nest the pots and pans like bowls. This comes in black and the white. I think the white is so pretty and will just look great in my like minimalist kitchen. This is a 15-piece set for under $50. I think it's $49.99 down from $79.99. So I kind of want to try these. They're non-stick ceramic, so they're healthier than like Teflon, but you can put them in the dishwasher, you can put them in the oven, you can put them in the fridge. They just seem so easy to use and versatile. All right, you guys, so that list should get you started with your shopping on Amazon. If you're shopping the Amazon Prime Day sale, happy shopping. I hope that you get discounts on everything that you want. So that is it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your watching. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.